Okay, welcome back everyone to another episode of Yoda's Hut featuring Star Wars Destiny gameplay from the Destiny tournament held at Gamers Armory in Cary, North Carolina in February 2017. I'm Bill. I go by Yodaman on the boards, and once again I'm joined for commentary by Derek. Hey Derek, how's it going?
I'm doing all right.
All right, so we are in the fourth round of the Swiss tournament that was played at Gamers Armory, as I mentioned earlier. We had 15 people there, so this is going to be our last round of Swiss. Going into this round, I was 2-1, and my opponent on the left is Ryan, playing a Elite Captain Phasma double First Order Stormtrooper deck. He was also 2-1. As we've said before, I'm playing Elite Bala-Tik, a Jango, and a First Order Stormtrooper deck. So was having a lot of fun. This is my first ever Destiny tournament, so just curious to see how it goes because I played a lot when it first came out with some people, but I hadn't really played much in the last few weeks before this tournament, so I felt a little rusty. I've been playing the Star Wars LCG, getting ready for that regional and as we're coming up. And it looks like we're drawing up here and going for Mulligan. I actually can't tell which battlefield Ryan had to start with. It's a little bit off to the side here. Guess we'll find out maybe when we roll.
Yeah, I don't see it. I just see, yeah, he's got his units a little farther over there. I can see it turned sideways. Its text is over there, but I can't
Yeah.
make out see a picture or anything.
Yeah, and I'm obviously trying to use the Eisley Spaceport again here. That my goal was to kind of have more of a neutral battlefield that was hopefully not going to come back and bite me if if it got claimed against me. And I guess Ryan didn't like his cards. So it looked like he mulliganed 4 of them.
Yeah.
Still not sure about his battlefield. It was a little bit off the sides here, so I guess we'll find out.
We'll see if you win the roll or not.
Yeah.
If not, it doesn't really matter anyway if it doesn't come into play.
It looks like he had 5, and I can't tell how many I had.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking. He decided to use my battlefield, so I guess it doesn't matter what he had.
Nope. Oh well.
And we are off and running here. He's double checking what it does. It looks like so. Looks like he took 2 shields on Phasma. And I'm going to give the DH-17 blaster, the cheap one, cost 1 to Jango. Give him some guns.
Yeah, well, obviously, the idea is to keep Phasma alive because she gives the neutral, or not neutral, but the stormtroopers there get Guardian, so they can keep her alive. So ideally, I'm guessing he's going to try and beef up Phasma here and do a bunch of damage with her.
Yeah, he just gave her the F-11D rifle, and I just rolled double +2s on Bala-Tik, which is not bad right now. If I can roll some other damage out with the guns I have.
Yeah, that's scary, especially with Jango out there, because you can roll Jango and just get a hit, and then immediately resolve it before he can do anything about it.
Yeah, and I think Ryan is debating using the Guardian on one of the troopers here just to get rid of it and put it where he wants to. So he put 2 on that trooper, and he actually rolled out a +2 with that trooper, and I just rolled Jango and got some guns.
Yeah, so that ended up being probably a good idea.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna.
He just killed him already.
I just killed his trooper because I rolled out 3 more damage with the gun and Jango and the +2 and did 5 damage to trooper and then Bala-Tik already.
Whoa.
So first turn, second action, basically I just killed somebody. That's not bad. And then he's rolling Phasma. So Phasma got focus and the special on the F-11D rifle and also just a regular range damage.
Yeah, the special deals 2 damage to your units, but you get to decide how it's dealt, I believe.
So I'm rolling Bala-Tik in again, and I just rolled double +2s again. Now, if that trooper can actually hit something and not shoot blanks, this could be pretty good.
This might be a 1-round match.
He rolled the trooper, but he did not use the Guardian that time. Yeah. And I just rolled a range damage. So I'm going to be able to, if he doesn't have a way to control my dice, I'm going to be able to do 5 damage or something. I think I'll probably try to get rid of the trooper just because.
Yeah. You did 13 damage between three rolls with Bala-Tik, I think, last game, and now you're gonna do 12 with it this time in 2 rounds.
Yeah, I had some really good rolls, so the dice were with me. He's using the focus to switch the trooper to a 2 range damage, and I'm going to do 5 damage to his trooper.
Wow.
Now he's going to be able to get some damage though. He's got the F11D, and I think I'm probably trying to decide where I want to put those 2 damage. I actually put them on Bala-Tik.
I probably would put him on Stormtrooper.
Yeah. And then I'm going to play Electroshock and get rid of his other damage.
Yeah, so, Bala-Tik has 1 more health, but he also has 2 dice. I don't think you want to risk losing him. I would have done it to your trooper.
Yeah. Well, I ended up putting him on Bala-Tik, but I got 5 damage on his trooper already, so maybe I was thinking the trooper had more damage sides on him, so I wanted to keep him around, but I guess we'll see here. So,
does he have 3? He only has 2, doesn't he? Don't they both have 2 on each side?
The trooper's got 3 sides up range damage on him.
Does he?
Yeah, and I just rolled 2 range damages on Bala-Tik. So if he doesn't have way to control this, I'm just going to kill that trooper.
Yep, and then ready Bala-Tik again.
And then I'll ready Bala-Tik again. So that's one of the things about this, since it's a dice game. So he actually played dodge there and got rid of my Bala-Tik dice. He's probably thinking, surely Bill can't keep rolling all hot this whole game, right? So I actually had met Ryan before. He's a real nice guy. You know, we're playing this game. I kind of felt bad. I got all these good rolls at the beginning. So I'm rolling the Stormtrooper in, and I got 1 range damage there. So I just need 1 more somehow. And he used the Guardian on the Trooper, so now the Trooper's only got 1 health left. And I'm responding with Jango and rolling, and I think it was a shield and a resource maybe. I don't think it was actually a gun. It's hard to see. I'm getting the glare again with this. And I just played backup muscle, though.
Goodbye, little trooper.
Yep. And then I can ready Bala-Tik again. So he's going to roll Phasma, who at least does have 2 shields. And she's got 11 health. Focus, resource, and a blank. So I use backup muscle, kill the trooper, and ready Bala-Tik. Not bad, Derek. Not bad.
Yeah.
So he's taking a resource with Phasma. I'm going to roll out Bala-Tik, I guess. Actually, I am taking a resource, it looks like, with with Jango. Not quite sure why I did that. Maybe I've got something in mind here.
Yeah, just planning for the future.
That's true. If I have money, I might be able to put a weapon on Bala-Tik right now before I roll him out or something. So, I think he might have passed, and I took a shield for Bala-Tik. And he's going to focus to probably the 2 damage side, I guess. Or does she only have 1 damage? I can't tell.
I do not remember. I've never actually used Phasma.
Yeah, I haven't used Phasma either. I only have 1 copy of her, and I haven't tried to use her.
At least I had 1, and I traded it away. I didn't think Phasma was too good. I think the type of deck he's got is probably the best potential use of her. But yeah, I just giving Guardian to protect her is one thing, but I didn't think she was that great with her dice. You know, nothing to really be super special about. So protecting her wasn't that important.
Yeah. So there was.
If she had a 3 side on one of her dice, then maybe. But she's got nothing bigger than a 2, and there's nothing threatening about her, really. Is kind of how I look at it. So.
Yeah. So I did end up. He resolved 2 range damage against the trooper, and then I did put an F11D rifle on Bala-Tik and rolled him out. Looks like I
Mm.
got resource shield and a plus range damage side, and I think he might have claimed. And I'm taking a resource, and I'm taking a shield.
Yeah.
And put one on the trooper, and I'm not going to bother with the other one, so. And I'm just readying back up here. So he should have a few resources now, and he's only got Phasma left with her 11 health and 2 shields, but she's only got 1 upgrade on her right now.
Yeah, he needs to put something good on her right here and eliminate one of your characters to slow down your dice. Because you've got too many dice and you've already got 2 guaranteed damage from your backup muscle over there.
Yep, and there's a Holdout Blaster, so he's going to be able to ambush with that, so he can actually play it and roll if he wants to.
Yeah, that is an excellent card.
And I don't know what his... And he's playing Tactical Mastery, which is going to give him 2 more actions, so he can roll and resolve. And I'm going to be able to respond with Jango after he rolls, but then he'll get his other action.
Yeah, you get to roll Jango in, but he still gets the next action.
Yeah, it looks like he's got 3 range and a resource showing, so he's going to attempt to do 3 range to Bala-Tik. I'll shield 1 and take 2 damage. I didn't see what I rolled with Jango over there. Now it's my regular action. So I kind of wonder if I've got thinking about playing another upgrade or something. And I'm going to play a Holdout Blaster.
Yeah, if it works for him, why not?
And ambush, and then I'll roll Bala-Tik in. And I got a +2, a 2 for 1, a resource, a blank.
Looks like he took the resource.
Yeah, he did. Sorry about my dog in the background there. All right,
if we don't hear him at least once per game, we wonder if he's still alive.
And there is a blank from the trooper. So I guess Ryan's going to claim here.
Yeah, he's kind of running out of things to do. He's already used all his dice, I think, didn't he? So.
Yeah, so I am re-rolling here.
Yeah, you got a bunch of guns. You might as well go for the kill here and see what you can get.
Yeah, so I need to get 13 damage in somehow. And let's see what I got there. I got some damage, it looks like.
Yeah, you got your backup muscle, too.
Yep, that'll get me 1. But I got see a 2 for 1. I see some +2s, it looks like, out there. Can't see everything. So it looks like I'm spending 1 to do a 2 for 1 damage and spending another 1 to do 2 more. And then +2, +2, +2. Is that 10?
It's like 10 damage at once, yeah.
Is that really 10 damage? That would put 8 on her total. So it must have only been 9. It looks like he only put 7 on her.
Huh.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah.
And then I am taking a resource, it looks like.
And you still got 1 more resource over there and your backup muscle to throw at him.
Yeah. And looks like I'm plotting something. And there I am playing Fight Dirty, it looks like. I'm removing my 1 die to do a damage. And now I'm playing Armed to the Teeth. And I'm going to discard 2 upgrades to do 2 more damage. And then backup muscle is going to finish off Phasma there. So I managed to get all 13 damage to take her out there. Sequencing through that right. I was really, that's why I was taking so long. I was looking at my hand saying, is there a way I can really kill Phasma here with all this damage? And there was. So that, I felt bad playing Ryan. Like I said, I apologize afterwards. I just had such good rolls, and sometimes that just can happen in the dice game, as we know, that, if you get good rolls, you can usually win. And if you get crappy rolls, then it's going to be tough usually. So that put me at 3-1 in the tournament. So I was going to actually make the top cut, it turned out. So I was pretty happy with that. My first ever Destiny tournament. There was 15 of us there. Lost the first game after it went to time on the tiebreaker. Had to bye in round 2, then won the last 2 games. So I was, again, pretty happy with how that turned out. My deck performed admirably well. So you got any final thoughts on that game? I know it was kind of a quick one there, Derek. That you know.
No, everything seemed to work just fine. Sometimes it just depends on how you roll, and it looks like you rolled well. So
yeah,
I've been
definitely
on
rolled
the
well.
receiving end of that a couple times myself.
Yeah,
So.
I have too, and sometimes there's just not much you can do. So well, again, so that wrapped up the Swiss portion of the Destiny tournament at Gamers Armory. So I finished 3-1. It turned out there was Lucas, who I played the first round, went undefeated, and he was 4-0, top seed going into the top cut. And then 2 other guys, Jeremy, who I played a lot out at Gamers Armory, the LCG and some Destiny, he actually finished 3rd seed, and then a guy, Russell, finished in 2nd seed. So we had our top 4 set that we were going to single elimination there. And
so did you end up against Lucas again then?
Yep. So I ended up
the first round.
Yeah. So I ended up matched up. I was 4 seed, so I got to play Lucas, and once we got to the top cut to see how that will go here in our next episode of Yoda's Hut. Well, thanks again for joining me for commentary, Derek. I appreciate it as always.
Yep. Anytime.